Yo guys, Coach Theo here, Uncommon Sense. No, I don't care much about looks or my physique or building muscle, you know. I go to the gym because I want to be strong and healthy. Yeah, that's what motivates me. This would be a typical quote from your typical guy that really cares about muscle and his physique and isn't all that healthy. He might be kind of strong, might have a good bench press. Here's another one. I want to get fit, but I don't want to feel as if there's something wrong with my body, and that's why I'm doing it. You know, no, I just want, to feel good. This would be a typical quote from your typical girl that thinks there's something wrong with her body and like it needs to be fixed. Look, there's this notion among not all people, but a lot of people, that there's something ugly with wanting to change your physical appearance through fitness. Like that, no, that can't be the motivation. You're on a healthy, I just want to feel good, blah, blah, blah. But with looks, that's shallow, it's something wrong with having that kind of goals and motivation. And of course, it shouldn't be your main or only priority. At the same time, there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to look good, okay? The funny thing is, most people like these quotes that I brought up here. I've heard similar quotes many times from people. They are so obvious shields from someone that really, really wants to improve their appearance, but either, it feels like that's not okay, and admitting that, then you have to admit that I don't like the way I look right now. I would like to look better. And of course, it's also just, if you dare to admit that you would want to improve your appearance, there's this risk of failing. So it's easier, it's an easier, more comfortable ego story. So no, I don't really care about the way I look. I don't care about building muscle. Look, when I was a teenager, my only reason to get into fitness was looks. I didn't value health. I didn't value becoming a disciplined, hardworking individual or anything. No, the only thing was, I want to be hot. I want to have, jacked abs. I want to have big arms so that girls will find me attractive and guys will think I'm cool, basically. And when I was coming from this place, the funny thing is that I was probably a decent fitness level for a teenager, but I never felt good enough. Everything I was doing felt like a punishment, like all the sit-ups and running and the push-ups, shit that I did back then. It just felt like something because I'm not good enough. I need to be doing this, This made me not feel, I couldn't appreciate, like I said, the actual decent physique I had at the time. And I didn't feel good enough. And of course, having this, when this is what drives you, it's just not enough. You don't like anything about this. You don't feel good enough. And so I dropped the ball many times. I never reached the kind of results I wanted, really. And I felt, but you can, it's the opposite of having the cake and eating it too. Like I couldn't enjoy, I couldn't even see that I'm actually more fit than most people my age. And I also felt bad when I skipped the workouts I was supposed to do and when I binged on candy because I had a huge sweet tooth, a big problem with that as a teenager. Now, fast forward to when I get those panic attacks at 25 years old, when I've given up on all that and also come up with these ego stories, like, no, I don't really care about that, blah, 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 But I start, getting into training, taking care of my health. And this time, that's my motivation. This is my only reason. Instead of just, I want to look good, so I want to feel good. Come on. I want to prevent a thing like the panic attack syndrome from ever happening again. And what I noticed was that when I approached it from this angle, or how you want to call it, I got the kinds of results, appearance-wise, that I'd always wanted. And now I could enjoy that as well. And now it was easy at a point. Of course, when something is new, you have to push yourself until it's habit and that. But after a point, I just saw the connection that when I do what makes me feel good, I also look good. These two, they don't really need to be separated. Yes, it shouldn't be that your highest and only motivation that, I completely don't care about how I get there. I just want to look good so I gain approval or validation from people around me. But of course, we appreciate looking good because now again, what I also saw from this is that good looks, attractive physical traits that you reach by natural means are a direct expression of feeling good. Okay, they don't. So it's so silly, you know. Like, oh, I just want to be strong and healthy. I don't care about muscle. I don't. How did you? How are you gonna get strong and healthy without building muscle? How are you gonna get stronger and healthier without improving your appearance? So you see, it's. I want to reclaim the word bodybuilding, because again, people think it's a shallow thing. And of course there are people that go into it for shallow reasons, especially people that will go on steroids and stuff like this. But it's when you find this middle ground where you don't deny that, okay, it's part of it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look good, because what looks good is good, again, when it's natural, you know. So we can appreciate that and be like, yeah, I like to improve my appearance. I like sculpturing my body. I like to be both the sculptor and the sculpturer, right? And I do it in a way that makes me feel good. And I don't run from the fact that, yeah, this is how it works. So what I want to come to, I of course used a provoking title, but I'm really a very loving guy here. And what you need to understand is that someone like me here that wants to provoke and wants to say, no, you should train for looks, in part, you know. The thing is, though, that when you come at it from this perspective, even if you hide from the fact that, you know, these lies, oh, I don't care, you can't come at this from a perspective of feeling like there's something wrong with me and I need to be fixed. No, it has to be an act of self-love. I deserve putting in the hard work for myself that will yield these kinds of results. To get a body you love, you gotta love the body you have, and then you just improve. You love yourself enough to do the things necessary to gain the kinds of results that you'd always like, and then it goes hand in hand. It isn't just a shallow thing. You're gonna feel better purely from physical things, but you're gonna be proud of yourself. You're gonna love yourself for putting in the effort from this. And this is why I preach what I call holistic bodybuilding as such a key tool for self-improvement, because it is extremely rewarding to see your body changing for the better. It is directly correlated with you becoming better on just every level. It isn't just the physique. It's silly. You can't divide it. It is holistic when done in the right way. When you aren't a completely just super shallow person that will just take steroids and don't give a shit about your health, and you just want to look big or whatever. Yeah, you know, it's funny. It is, in the end, the people that think it's shallow and that's all they can think about, the looks part. That, you know, because I know a lot of people in my life that what I've heard, what they say about me behind my back, that doesn't bother me at all, you know. But it bothers me in the way that they don't get it. They're robbing themselves of the chance of something so good, you know. Because I know that, yes, I think it's fun, like a bro, to build a good physique, like getting big biceps and that, yes. But it's not what got me into this, and it's not what I'm all about in the end. It's improving myself on every level. It's about feeling good, and then just having this as a part of the process. So, yeah. It's funny. A natural bodybuilding kind of guy is probably way less concerned about his appearance than these people that hide about, oh, I don't care, nah, I wouldn't want to waste all the time just to look good, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. Complete bullshit. So, and yeah, that kind of person, it's not just that kind, you know, that there are, of course, people that would admit that they want to improve their appearance, but they're still coming at it from a way that there's something wrong with me. And then everything, again, the opposite of having the cake and eating it too. You're going to feel punished. Your workouts feel like a punishment. When you have to turn down, you know, when you're offered some sweets or something, it feels like you're punished because I'm not good enough. I can't have that. But when you flip it and be like, no, it's an act of self-love. Yeah, it's tough to work out, but I do it because I love myself. I deserve these kinds of results. Yeah, now, because I'm still a sugar addict or whatever, I am very tempted. It would feel very nice right now. But no, I'm actually proud of myself that I turn it down. I'm doing such great things for myself. Like, this is the angle you want to come at it from, okay? So this is what I call it, holistic bodybuilding. It's what I'm about. It is key, and you have to get the things technically right with a diet, fasting if we're going to do that, and training. Of course, you have to get the technical stuff down too, but you gotta have the mindset down too. Work on yourself on every level. It's just never gonna work if you don't find this, and it's not black and white, by the way. If you really feel unhappy with yourself right now, you're not gonna be able to completely flip into a place where I just love myself now completely. But you can start moving in that direction. Just know that that's the goal, and remind yourself when you start beating yourself up. And that's, of course, when a coach comes in handy and can give you those reminders that you often get blind to yourself. Me too, sometimes, about myself. Not in particular about looks and training, but about other things. You know what? I want to say one last thing here. I wish I had said this earlier, but just to bring up the point that some would have a counter-argument, but we use these fake things, you know, that... surgery, makeup, things like this. The thing is, it shows on the outside too who you are then. It's not appealing to me at all with, porn star look, huge fake tits and lips and like this layer of makeup and shit. What shows on the outside there is fakeness, complete fakeness, plastic, toxicness, So it is, the way you look is an expression of who you are. And that's why I mean, when it comes through natural means, it is natural, it's good. But when you're just imitating that, you're fake, you're pretending, it's not the real thing. So yeah, guys, I am bringing on coaching clients for the next year. You can send me a DM on Instagram or email me, it's in the description below. And I'll tell you about my different options. I would love to help you reach self-love, but also that physique you've always been dreaming of. So yeah, reach out if you're interested in that. Please like and leave a comment. Consider becoming a member to support me and my content. It's very much appreciated. And please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, spirituality, mindset. It is a mindset, guys. Looks isn't just about looks, okay? It's about you, who you are. All right, guys. Strange order with things there, but see you later. Peace.